For most of the women who hears it in their diagnosis, their world seems to be tossed apart. At first, they don't believe it, and it takes a while to sink in. As they come to terms with this new diagnosis, bodily insecurities begin and a lingering sense of dejection and self-rejection creeps in.
A battle that has to be fought every day starts. A battle with their newly diagnosed enemy. A battle with the idea of conventional sense of beauty, and a battle in which their self-esteem and self-worth become collateral damage. It becomes a conflict in which one fights against their own body. Whether the cancer cells are innocuous or malignant, it does not matter. Just the diagnosis and the words, "You have breast cancer," becomes enough to take its toll.
Perhaps exactly the same feeling might have been evoked in the minds of Tinseltown stars Mahima Chaudhary, Chavi Mittal and countless other women who had to fight breast cancer. According to WHO in 2020, breast cancer had overtaken lung cancer as the most common form of cancer diagnosed in women worldwide, accounting for a total of 10 million deaths.
Today, we are going to talk about breast cancer. And in this video, we are going to debunk a few widely believed stuffs which are in fact myths rather than hard scientific or clinical facts.
Myth number 1, and the most commonly believed one. Breast cancer does not affect men. This is a very common belief, but it is not true. It does affect males as well, and in rare instances, young men too. Yes, mostly women are afflicted by it, but the notion that men don't or can't be diagnosed with breast cancer is completely wrong. In fact, symptoms of breast cancer in men are similar to those detected in women, and it has been estimated that 1 out of every 1,000 cases of breast cancer is detected in men. Myth number 2. Breast cancer is hereditary. The proportion of cases in which hereditary linkage to this type of cancer has been established to ranges merely 15 to 20%. This means one can be diagnosed with breast cancer even if there is no such family history. So, just because nobody in the family tree has ever been in the grips of breast cancer does not mean they can never ever have it.
Myth number 3. A lump on or around breasts can mean cancer. Not quite a correct notion to believe in. Lumps can also be benign. They can become an issue of concern only when they start turning malignant. Simple lumps can also be innocuous, such as cysts. Myth number 4. Only elder women can get diagnosed with it. Again, completely wrong. It is foolish to believe that only women above 40 or so can get this type of cancer. Young women or girls can also be diagnosed with breast cancer. It does not give preferential treatment to elder women.
Myth number 5. Breast cancer leads to a definite death. Absolutely wrong. It can be treated if diagnosed early, and equating it to certain death is not a right approach. Just because somebody is suffering from breast cancer does not mean the cause of their death will definitely be breast cancer. Next myth. Wearing tight bras can cause breast cancer. Again, not true. These informations have been passed on from one to another without any evidences or rationality. This is mere hearsay, not a reality. No need to believe in such talks.
Myth number 7. Too much sugar and dairy products can result in breast cancer. There is no scientific or clinical evidences to connect the intake of sugar and dairy products to breast cancer. You can have these as much as you like, and they might result in other ailments but not breast cancer. Myth number 8. All types of breast cancers are treated in the same way. This is also not true. Like other diseases or cancer, their treatment depends on the severity and stage a person is suffering from breast cancer. One-size-fits-all theory does not apply here.
Although it is one of the most common types of cancer globally, it can be dealt with if diagnosed early and if correct treatment is started. Panicking and blindly believing in the myths just mentioned can't help with anything. It is better to look for warning signs and pay heed to them if they manifest themselves.
Breast cancer is curable.